way I step, something in my jeans. And FOINOI, you know that's the team, huh?
Peace. This is your brother Aidan X, and welcome to the processing class. Let's get into the questions that everybody's probably wondering. My wife just registered. She gets these all the time. Are women oppressed and abused and forced in Islam?
Like this.
Yeah.
No, did you finish it? You finished your question?
Yeah, it's a two-parter. The second part is, do you guys have to wear that thing on your head? I hear that all the time. You guys got to wear that thing on your head, or the burqas, or are you covering up? Is a man forcing you to do all that?
The only man forcing me to cover my hair is Allah God. That's it. And what was the first question?
Are women oppressed, abused, forced in Islam, specifically the Nation of Islam? Are women taught to be less than man, walk 10 paces behind man?
No. Now, if you see that, just be clear, that's not what we're taught.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a man disrespecting his wife and he claims to be an FOI, he wasn't taught that. Now, this goes to like how you have Arab culture and you have Islam. So Arab culture, when you go to certain places in the Middle East, they might have their wife 10 steps behind them. They might have their women praying outside while they're praying in the masjid. Is that Islam? No, because I ain't never heard Prophet Muhammad say none of that. I can't find that nowhere in this Quran where it said that. That's Arab culture. That's just a person that just don't like women.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Does believe that they are less than. So as far as what the Nation of Islam teaches, what Islam teaches, we are taught that the woman is the second self of God. Now, what does that mean? Right? Because everybody says it, but they think it as like number two, like second meaning number two. Minister Ava said, no. And actually the minister said it as well. No, it's 1 + 1 = 2. So you have the creator of the heavens and the earth. And after his self-creation, and he took all that eons of time that we're taught. And I think an eon is like 1 billion years. And we're just taught eons. We don't even know how many eons. So after he took all these eons of time of being alone in the triple darkness of space and created himself, his best bet afterwards wasn't to create the sun. It wasn't to create what they call man's best friend, a dog. He created woman. And let's specify, he created a Black woman. I'm pretty sure that Black one was the most beautiful thing because he was in darkness for a long time. He like, listen, I gotta make me something that could console me. I know she was bad. I know she was gorgeous. You understand me? But he didn't create anything else before he created himself again. But he said, I want to do it different. The Minister Ava quoted in a lecture on YouTube that's called I think it's literally called The Second Self of God. It's a beautiful lecture for everybody out there. Please go watch it. She's in a white garment and she's in LA. And it's called, I do believe, The Second Self of God. And
yeah, I showed my wife.
I
said I showed my wife that. That's one of the lectures made her register. So I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, it's so good. So she quoted the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he said that Allah created the woman. This is not a perfect quote. That he created the woman to stop his search for another man. And not like another man in like the physical, like reproductive sense, but he wanted to stop his search of a friend. So he made one and he studied himself first. Now imagine, this is the creator of the heavens and the earth. He studied himself first. He said, my best friend, and while I'm thinking in my subconscious and digging deep, I'm seeing that there's another person in here. I need to create that person, and it's gonna be my wife. It's gonna be my best friend. Could he have made another man? Yeah, it's the creator. He did it before, he could do it again. But he was like,
Glad he did.
I don't want.
Glad he did. Glad he did.
So it says in the Holy Quran The male is not like the female. He did not want to do that again. He already did it. He wanted to do something else. He wants something, he wanted to create something to console him. I'm sorry, but like chest wasn't going to console him. He needed like bosoms. Like he needed someone to hug him. He needed something a little softer. He needed something that can speak his language. So this goes to the question of oppressed. And water, Minister Ava says, water seeks its level, not sink, like goes down. Water seeks. So I'm sitting here with a glass of water, right? Water seeks its level. It's not coming out of the glass. Like it goes to the level that it's contained in, right? So Allah needed to create something that when he speaks, it can understand what he's saying and have something to say back. Allah had to create a woman, had to create literally mercy, because that's what a woman is, that the Honorable Mrs. Farrakhan teaches, that the woman is mercy personified. He had to create this being that if he was feeling like, being God is rough work, she had to be able to give him a word of wisdom, not something silly. She had to be able to have something in her that she can give him, had to give a word that God could listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
no, in the nation of Islam, we are not oppressed. We're not taught oppression. We're not abused, any of that stuff. If anything, we are raised to the highest pinnacle of the top of the mountain. We are taught a nation can rise no higher than its woman.
Yes.
So hell, if we oppressed, then everybody oppressed.
Thank you. Yes.